Election Connection on Nickelodeon.
We've had a lot of presidents.
Yup, 43.
Now let's name them all chronologically.
Washington,
Adams,
Jefferson,
Madison,
Monroe,
The
Adams,
second guy's son.
Jackson,
Van Buren,
then there's Harrison,
died in a month.
Didn't get much done.
Tyler,
James Polk,
Taylor,
Fillmore,
first name Millard,
Why name a kid that?
Pierce,
Buchanan,
Big Abe Lincoln,
born in a cabin.
Like my hat.
Andy Johnson, Grant Hayes, Garfield, Chester, Allen, Arthur,
With my weird facial hair.
Cleveland, Harrison, McKinley, Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, with a belly out to there, Wilson,
Harding,
Coolidge,
Hoover,
Franklin, Roosevelt,
Elected 4 times.
Truman,
Eisenhower,
John F. Kennedy,
Johnson and Nixon,
I resign.
Sherry Ford,
Carter,
then Ronald Reagan, acted with a chimp when he was a movie star, George Bush,
Clinton,
then another George Bush. That's every president we've had so far. That's every single one.
Election Connection is brought to you by Nickelodeon's Kids Pick the President.
Presidents have to have met certain criteria before becoming a leader of the United States. There are criteria that are required by law and that all men on this list of presidents have to have met before becoming a president. First, formal characteristics of a president. They have to be at least 35 years old. They also have to have lived in the United States for 14 years. Also, they have to be a natural-born citizen of the U.S., not made citizen by law. The public have constantly elected candidates for president who have similar criteria. These have become to be known as informal characteristics. Although you will see those informal characteristics are not permanent and can be changed. There are roughly 6 informal characteristics. The first 2 are routinely required, being well educated and from the upper to middle class. Third, there is white. Jesse Jackson was the first black man to run for president in 1984 and 1988. Total, there were 7 African Americans that ran for president. In order with who ran, there are Shirley Chisholm, Jesse Jackson, Lenora Fulani, Carol Brown, Alan Keyes, Al Sharpton, and Barack Obama. Barack Obama was the first black man to win presidency. Another informal characteristic of being a president is being a man. Now, this is slowly being changed by the 12 women that have tried to run for president. First, Shirley Chisholm. She is the first black woman to run for president in 1972. She was elected into Congress in 1968, being the first black congresswoman. Along with Shirley, there are 11 other women that ran for president. First, Victoria Woodhull, Belva Lockwood, Margaret Chase Smith, Patsy Mink, Ellen McCormick, Sonia Johnson, Patricia Schroeder, Lenora Fulani, Elizabeth Doyle, Carol Brown, and Hillary Clinton. Another informal characteristic of a president is to have a religious background. John F. Kennedy was the first Roman Catholic president elected in 1960. Also, Joe Lieberman was the first Jewish person to run for vice president. Finally, the 6th most informal characteristic of a president is to have a military background. Recently, most presidents have served as governors or senators. Most have no military background, such as Carter, Clinton, and Bush.